In sports, it's a game of inches that we play, and we as fighters are constantly looking for anything to give us any type of advantage. What specifically are you trying to do to give yourself that small advantage, Dan?
It's the little things. It starts with sleep, nutrition, hydration. Those are like 3 basic things.
Tech is not a word you would ever have thought you'd be associating with mixed martial arts. What are some of those small things that they are using, tech things that they're using at the PI to help you guys?
The UFC Performance Institute is amazing, and I've been lucky enough to, utilize that facility from day one of my career. There's this guy, Roman. He's like, I call him the Russian mad scientist, and he's always coming up with like crazy ideas. He'll put you in like the elevation room with the mask. They hook your heart rate up. It's like an EKG almost. So they measure your brain. They measure like your oxygen and temperature of the skin, and they just do all these tests.
When the PI has all this, right, you guys think we can add another level.
So sleep is really a common one where people start to really experience disruptive nature of cell phones. And just EMF in general. Again, a lot of pro athletes, the greats, either when they retire, they talk about how they've stayed and played so long, and sleep optimization is one of them. And you will almost undoubtedly come across a paragraph about EMF mitigation. If you look at our research, all the stuff that we've done, we knew that we could demonstrate the effect in real time that our product works, and then also showcase how the cell phone actually interacts with physiology, which then led me to Dr. Dogers here. His ability to look at how the brain's functioning, how the heart's functioning, the connection to this external radiation from the cell phones, from your wireless devices, how it actually interacts with the body, and then when you introduce our product to make that all go away, is pretty remarkable.
We're all exposed to EM radiation all the time. And the Aries Tech device appears to stabilize energy in a room. We ran these tests and we saw that the EM radiation from a phone would actually irritate your brain. And if it makes it irritable, then it's going to run too quickly and you're not going to concentrate correctly. And that's going to impact the fighter.
Wireless technology is all over. We're not going to get away from it, but it's also something you can't opt out of. And so how do we continue to move humanity forward through innovation, through technology, while still remaining safe? I look at as Aries as that solution to this problem that we created through innovation. And so how can we continue moving forward? Our product really solves that problem.
It's a tremendous product, and it seems as though the partnership has started off in a wonderful way. What's next for UFC x Aries Tech?
I'm excited about doing more work with them and really understanding in more depth the problems that fighters face and how we can apply this technology in that way. But then also, like, how do we connect it to the fans? We just talked about all these different use cases. There are groups that I would say more vulnerable because not all of us are fully aware of the effects that it has. It doesn't mean that it's not occurring, right? We just kind of becomes our new normal, but you don't even really know it. And so I like the platform with UFC, the partnership, and how they've enabled us to share that story and connect to the fan through the PI, through the Performance Center, and through this partnership.